Good morning, everyone. It's me, your big boy here, and I just woke up to getting reminded that the Game Awards nominees is about to drop in soon, and yes, as you can see, I am still a little bit tired, and I just had to get up so I can give you my reaction on the what games are going to be nominated at this live event, and well. Even though the Game Awards is the actual event will be taking place on the 7th of next month in December, and and as you can see here, and the global nominee reveal, it's going to be revealed. It's going to start in 10 minutes, and yes, and just so you know that I'm not really streaming this. I'm just going to record this, and yeah, first I'm gonna give you my reaction on the nominee reveals, and at the end of this, I'm gonna give you my prediction of in my opinion, what game that I think I should take the award. So yeah, all right, we are less than a minute away, and the nominees are about to drop in soon, very soon, in less than a minute, and there's already I'm already seeing some like predictions boiling around in the chat. So. Remember, by the end of this, I will be giving you my prediction, and yes, I will be giving out my opinions, and it'll be the only thing that matters to me. All right, let's see it. What are the nominees?
There have been so many great games in 2023, and on Thursday, December 7th, we will celebrate the best of the best at the 10th Annual Game Awards, streaming live everywhere from right here at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles. I'm Jeff Keighley, and it is finally time to reveal the nominees across more than 30 categories. And to help select the winners, you can vote in all categories starting now at thegameawards.com. This is going to be a very special TGA filled with new game announcements from teams around the world, and in the coming weeks we will have much more to share. But now, I am honored to get to the task at hand. Here are the nominees as selected by our voting jury for the Game Awards 2020.
I know they're gonna...
For Best Performance,
starting out good.
Ben Starr as Clive, Final Fantasy 16.
Okay.
Cameron Monaghan
as
Justice, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Idris Elba as Solomon Reed, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. Melanie Liebert as Saga Anderson, Alan Wake 2. Neil Newbon as Astarion, Baldur's Gate 3. And Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel's Spider-Man. Best Ongoing Game, the nominees are Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 14,
of course,
Genshin Impact. In the category of Best Multiplayer, presented by
it's going fast.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Diablo 4.
Oof.
Party Animals.
Okay.
Street Fighter 6.
Okay.
And Super Mario Bros. Wonder. The nominees for Best Art Direction are Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. For Best Score and Music, the nominees are Alan Wake 2, composer Petri Alonko. Baldur's Gate 3, composer Borislav Slavov. Final Fantasy 16, composer Masayoshi Soken. Hi-Fi Rush, audio director Shuichi Kobori. And The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, composed by Nintendo Sound Team. The Best Audio Design nominees are Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. This adaptation recognizes excellence in authentically creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors based on video game worlds and characters. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation. Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us, The Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Twisted Metal. For Best Narrative, the nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16, and Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Of course.
Games for Impact celebrates thought-provoking games with profound pro-social meaning. This year's nominees are A Space for the Unbound,
Don't know what that is.
Chants of Sonar, Goodbye Volcano High, Chia, Terra Nil, and Venba.
I don't know
Best
none of these games.
independent game, the nominees are Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. For best mobile game, the nominees are
here we go.
Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Honkai Star Rail, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil. Best Community Support acknowledges a game for exceptional support, transparency, and responsiveness to players. The nominees are Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky.
Still.
Okay, now it's time for Best Debut Indie Game, which recognizes a development team that hasn't been on the TGA stage before. In fact, these teams published their first game in 2023. The nominees are Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder. For Best VR AR Game, the nominees are Gran Turismo 7, Humanity, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil Village VR Mode, and Synapse. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Wackety, Spreen, and Cypher PK.
I don't know who they are.
What's your most anticipated upcoming game? Remember, this has to be a game that's officially announced. The nominees are Final Fantasy VII Reboot.
Oh, yeah.
Hades 2.
That's another
Like
good
a
one.
Dragon Infinite Wealth. Star Wars Outlaws.
I don't know about that one.
And Tekken 8.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for Tekken
Nominees
8.
for Best Action Adventure Game are
Okay.
Alan Wake 2, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor,
Oh, man.
and The Legend of Zelda Tears of
Oh, man.
For Best Role-Playing Game, the
Best
jury
RPG.
selected Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. In the category of Best Fighting Game,
Oh, fighting game.
nominees are God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1,
Hell yeah.
Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. The nominees for Best Action Game are Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush,
Oh.
and Remnant 2. Innovation and Accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. Selected by a special committee of accessibility experts, this year's nominees for Innovation and Accessibility are Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport,
Okay.
Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1,
Really?
and Street Fighter 6.
Oh, okay.
Next up, Best Family Game. The nominees are Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. The Best Sim Strategy nominees are Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, Cities Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. This year, these 5 games are nominated for Best Sports Racing.
Nobody really cares about
EA
sports.
Sports FC 24, F1 23, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest. Now a look at our esports categories.
Oh, well.
Best esports game.
I don't really care much about the
Nominees are
esports, so
Counter-Strike 2,
I'm not really gonna cover that.
League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant. Your best esport athlete nominees are Demon 1, Faker, Hydra, Imperial Hal, Ruler, and Zywoo. For best esports team, our committee nominated these teams: Evil Geniuses Valorant, Fnatic Valorant, Game & Gladiators Dota 2, JD Gaming League of Legends, and Team Vitality Counter-Strike. The best esports coach nominees are Potter, Homie, Gumba, Ecstasy, and Zonic. And finally, the nominees for best esports event are 2023 League of Legends World Championship, Blast TV Paris Major 2023, EVO 2023, the International Dota 2 Championships 2023, and Valorant Champions 2023. All right, you ready? It's time for our final 2 categories.
Final 2.
Best Game Direction, which recognizes extraordinary creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. This year's nominees are Alan Wake 2.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, finally,
all right.
On behalf of the jury, I am proud to announce the 6 nominees.
Why's it gotta be 6? It should be more.
Creative and technical excellence. The nominees for Game
all right.
of the Year.
This is the big one.
The Game Awards are Alan Wake 2,
okay.
developed by Remedy Entertainment. Baldur's Gate 3 from Larian Studios.
Okay.
Marvel's.
Okay. Okay.
Insomniac Games,
okay.
Resident Evil 4.
Okay. Okay.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder from Nintendo. And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom from Nintendo.
Okay.
And there you have it. Those are your nominees. For
Wait a minute.
A highly competitive year for sure, but who will come out on top? Well, you can help select the winners by voting now at thegameawards.com and on our Discord server. I hope you can join us live on Thursday, December 7th for the Game Awards. The TGA Orchestra will be back on this very stage, and as always, we'll pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees. And yes, you can expect lots of news and updates on what's ahead for games in 2024 and beyond. So lock in your votes and get ready to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. We'll see you live on Thursday, December 7th.
Okay, December 7th, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Well, I'm assuming the 4:30 p.m. Pacific time is the pre-show. So I feel like some great games in my opinion that just released this year are missing from these nominees. Starting off, well, I guess we're going to start off with the Game of the Year, recognizing the game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. And, all right, let me see. We have Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you, and out of all 6 of these games, I've only actually played only 3 of them. Yeah, I'm talking about The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4 Remake, and Marvel Spider-Man 2. Okay, so we're still like a couple of weeks away, like from the actual event, and I still need to put in my time, to play these 3 games that I haven't played before, which is Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Baldur's Gate 3, and Alan Wake 2, and I've heard a lot of great things about Baldur's Gate 3, so I'm about to start off with that, and I do know that Super Mario Bros. Wonder came out on the same day as Marvel Spider-Man 2 because I was actually there that night, for the midnight premiere of both of these games. My personal vote for Game of the Year is gonna go to Marvel Spider-Man 2. I had a lot of great time, playing through Tears of the Kingdom, for both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, so I wouldn't be upset if Tears of the Kingdom takes it again. I mean, just like Breath of the Wild did. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 Remake, it does actually deserve to be on this list of Game of the Year, and given the fact that we both got the full main game, and a couple of months later we got that DLC expansion with a separate way, so the game is fully complete, and I wouldn't be mad if Resident Evil 4 takes it either, but anyway, so yeah, a lot of people are going to say definitely Baldur's Gate 3, so if it does win, then I won't be mad. So for now, my prediction could change. Once we get to the actual event. So as for now, I'm placing my vote on Marvel Spider-Man 2 because me as a longtime Spider-Man fan, and how much I really love the game so much, and how much I think it's better than that. It's better than the last game. So I know that a lot of people are really not happy about about the news that we're getting about Miles Morales. I'm gonna be in the main focus of Spider-Man. Like we'll talk about that later. All right, best game direction awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and designs. Best game direction. Again, I'm gonna put my vote on Spider-Man 2. Again, it's just my opinion. I love Spider-Man. I love the game so much. Say what you want about it. Okay, best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. Okay, so, I just recently started playing Final Fantasy 16, and I gotta tell you that that game was really fun, well, I mean, I find it strange how this game is not nominated for Game of the Year, even though like I'm starting to really like the storytelling in this game, and I'm like, I don't know how far I am into Final Fantasy 16. I just started. It's like I said, I just started the game like a couple days ago. Not streaming it, of course, and yeah, I don't know where this is gonna go. So far, I'm really enjoying Final Fantasy 7, 16. When it comes to narrative. So, I also really enjoy Marvel Spider-Man 2 and narrative, the storytelling. But yeah, a lot of people are getting mixed about the ending of that game. So, well. Okay, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, and I still have yet to play that DLC story. Baldur's Gate 3, of course, and Alan Wake 2, and it seems like Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 are getting plenty of nominees. So, as for now, and again, it's like I said, my predictions will change once we get to the actual live event. So, right now, I'm placing my vote on Final Fantasy 16. Okay, best art direction for outstanding creative or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. This is an interesting one. I think I'm gonna give my vote to Tears of the Kingdom because of the art style and the music and a huge open world game. That apparently is much more bigger than the last game. So yeah, Tears of the Kingdom for best art direction. Alright, best score and music for outstanding music inclusive of score, original song, and or original licensed soundtrack. I don't know, it's either Final Fantasy 16 or The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, in my opinions, and Hi-Fi Rush Hi-Fi Rush has like a pretty good amount of music too, so I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy 16 because like every time I get into battle, they would always I play like a really good music. It's kind of like it's kind of like the same experience that I've had with Final Fantasy 7 remake. Like with their music, and I do have like the full soundtrack of Final Fantasy 7 remake. So and I really can't wait for a Rebirth. Okay, best audio design recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. All right, Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4. I'm gonna go with Dead Space remake because of the sound of the Necromorphs and exploring around Ishimura, and how it sounds really terrifying. So yeah, Dead Space remake for best audio design. All right, best performances awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. We have Ben Starr in Final Fantasy 16 as Clyde. We got Cameron Monaghan as Star Wars Jedi Survivor. As Cal Kestis. Well, I've seen some performance from Idris Elba in Phantom Liberty in the video. So, Melanie LeBird, Alan Wake 2. I don't know. And Neo Newborn at Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know. Okay, Yuri Lowenthal. Ooh. Okay, For me, it's either Yuri or Cameron Monaghan because Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis he's done an amazing job and playing the character, and the only thing that Star Wars ever delivered was Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Cal Kestis. He's an amazing character, and he is actually one of the best Star Wars characters we have in this day and age. So even though it's a video game character, it would be interesting, to see this character be adapted into a movie, maybe into a live action movie or a series. I don't know. Whatever Disney's planning. Okay, Yuri Lowenthal. I mainly know him as Sasuke Uchiha, and I think like some other projects in other animes. But anyways, but him playing as Spider-Man is it's just so breathtaking, and like of how amazing he is. So I mean, he really does sound like a generic Spider-Man and like a generic Peter Parker. So I don't know. You know what? Yuri Lowenthal, best Spider-Man voice. I mean, he even made a cameo appearance in a voice cameo in the recent Spider-Man movie Across the Spider-Verse. So yeah. All right, innovation and accessibility. Recognizing software or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding feature technology and content to help games be played and enjoyable by even wider audience. Okay, Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6. Okay, interesting choice of categories. And I have played Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush. Well, yeah, and these 5 games, and except for Diablo 4, because I mean, even though at first it started off as an actual good game, but then something went wrong, you know, like with the recent patches lately. So I'm definitely gonna rule out Diablo 4, even though I mean I still haven't played it before, but I have seen the performance issues. So I mean, Spider-Man 2, I mean, like with their customization, you know, like their web mechanics and their the controls and like swinging around the city and their fast traveling, spider gliding. You know what? I'm gonna go Spider-Man 2 because I mean, since a game that is nominated for Game of the Year is on this category. So okay, games for impact for a thoughts-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. To be very honest, I have never actually played these games. I mean, I don't really play much indie games, so I don't know. So I can't really give you my vote. So I'm gonna skip to the next one. Okay, best ongoing game awarded to the game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player's experience over the times. Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, or Genshin Impact. It's kind of funny how like a Final Fantasy 16. I mean, it's still an ongoing game. I mean, and it keeps on getting nominated for ongoing game, like for the, I think since 2020 or 2021, or I don't know. And it still manages you to win like 3 straight years. No, 2 straight years. Fuck, I don't know. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Final Fantasy 14 won again and again and again and again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy 14 because it's most likely gonna win again. Yeah. Okay, best community support. Recognizes the game for outstanding community support and transparency and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activities and game updates and patches. It's most likely gonna go to Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, since it's nominated for Game of the Year, and people are really enjoying the hell out of it. So I mean, I heard that Destiny 2 is gonna be ending very soon. So I'm not really sure. No Man's Sky, but I mean, they are still improving over the years, and they still continue to deliver good. I mean, deliver good patches and more content. So maybe No Man's Sky might take it. So I'm putting my vote on No Man's Sky. Okay, best indie game for outstanding creative and technical achievements in a game made outside of the traditional publisher system. I've never played these games, so I mean, it's like I said. I mean, I don't really play much indie games these days, so I'm sorry. You're more than welcome. You know, I mean, you're more than welcome. You know, to leave a comment down below. You know, to tell me like which of these games should win. I mean, if you play these games. Okay, best debut indie game. Again, I'll leave that up to you. I also just skipped the mobile game because I don't play mobile games that much. Alright, best VR AR game. Alright, Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Call of the Mutant. Okay, this I have played. And Resident Evil Village VR mode. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Resident Evil Village VR mode. Because you know why. Don't judge me. Okay, best action game. For the best games in the action genre to focus on primarily on the combat. Okay, I mean, the only games that I've actually played out of these categories are Armored Core for a little bit, Hi-Fi Rush, because it was free on the Xbox, and a little bit of Dead Island 2. It's most likely gonna go to Armored Core 6. So, oh yeah, I mean, I'll go for Armored Core 6. Okay, best action adventure. For best action adventure game, combining combat with a traversal and puzzle solving. I mean, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I mean, it is actually a really bigger improvement on like from the last game, which is Jedi Fallen Order, But the problem is that this game had a really rough launch, at launch, on both consoles and PC. So, but then days later, it got really fixed. So it got patched, and it's in a better state now. So but the open world itself, and the adventure scene, you can travel like any other planets throughout the galaxy, and God. Well, it's not really. Well, I'm sorry. It's not really fully an open world. It's like a full semi-open world. So it's either going to be Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna go for Resident Evil 4, because it does have really good challenges. So I mean, when it comes to puzzle solving, so yeah. I'm the same thing with Separate Ways. All right, best RPG. For the best game design with a rich player's character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experience. I'm sorry, but it's definitely not going to go to Starfield. Definitely not. So, it's most likely. It's most likely to go to Baldur's Gate 3, but yeah, I'll go with Final Fantasy 16. All right, best fighting game. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. Ooh, we got God of Rock, MK1. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. To be very honest, I've never played this game, but I literally forgot that it released this year, so I don't know. Okay, Pocket Bravery, never played it before, and Street Fighter 6. So okay, yes, yeah, it's during the time when I thought that 3 biggest fighting game franchises will be released in the same year, which is okay. I thought it was gonna be a battle between MK1, Street Fighter 6, and Tekken 8. But now that I know that Tekken 8 is going to be releasing early next year, so, it would have been really interesting. So, okay, either Street Fighter 6 or Mortal Kombat 1. My personal vote is going to go to MK1 because, you know me, I'm a huge Mortal Kombat, I'm a huge Mortal Kombat geek, and, Street Fighter is my second favorite fighting game franchise, so I won't be mad at it if Street Fighter 6 takes it too, but me personally, it's going to MK1. Okay, best family game. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Disney Illusion Island, Party Animal, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Okay, Party Animal. Okay, yes, my experience with Party Animal is dealing with broken AI, so yes, it's a fun game, but the problem is this really much of a family game? Is it really a family game? It's more like Friendship Destroyer game. I don't know. It might go to Super Mario Bros. Wonder because it's nominated for Game of the Year, but I'm just gonna put my vote on Party Animals. Okay, Sim Strategy. Never actually played it, so I've never actually played any of these games, so I'm skipping. Best Sports Racing. Well, I've only played Forza Motorsports because it was on Game Pass. So, sports game these days. I don't know. They're just so uninteresting these days. So I guess I'll put my vote on Forza Motorsport. I've never played like any of these other 4 games. Besides Forza Motorsport. So, okay, best multiplayer. For outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experience, irrespective of game genre or platform. It's most likely going to go to Baldur's Gate 3, so let it go to Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, best adaptation. Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. It might go to Super Mario Brothers movie. Well, like these two adaptation. Okay, yeah. One of them is most likely going to get it. But the problem is that they both have some sort of slight issues. At first a lot of people were not really a fan of Chris Pratt's voiceover of Mario in this Mario movie. But in my opinion, I just got over it. So I mean, okay, Chris Pratt himself in the movie, yeah, he did pretty solid. He was average, so he did okay. The Last of Us, the issue with this, okay, so Pedro Pascal as Joe, I mean, he did amazing. I mean, they both did amazing. But the actress who plays Ellie, well, she doesn't really look like an Ellie, even though she did an amazing job in this series. I mean, this Last of Us TV show on HBO, yeah, for the plot of the story, I mean, they literally followed the same plot. I mean, like from the first game. So, the fact that there's gonna be a second season, and I'm actually really worried about the second season because will it actually follow up The Last of Us Part 2? Like, are they gonna bring in Abby? I don't know. I'm gonna go for the Super Mario Brothers movie because the animation style is phenomenon. It's breathtaking, wonderful. So yeah, Super Mario Brothers movie. The most anticipated game, recognizing the an-out game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the game to medium forward. I mean, as a Star Wars fan, I am actually interested in Star Wars Outlaw, but the problem is, there are fans out there, who are not really happy the fact that, yeah, it's an open world Star Wars game, but it's only going to be focused on this character. So, I mean, a lot of people were expecting, to have like a created character, which it would have made sense, but I don't know. Okay, Tekken 8, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. But what I'm really looking forward to is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I mean, it's a continuation of the last game, which is Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, after the gameplay trailer that they put out like a couple of weeks ago, and how they showed that how storied the plot is going to be, and I'm a little bit anxious about it. So yeah, I'm going for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as my most anticipated game. One of my most anticipated game. Content creator, I don't really follow these people, so I'm skipping. Oh, these are esports category. Look, I don't really follow up esports these days, so it's I can't really say much. Esports. That's it? View all categories. Oh, I guess that's everything. That was me giving you my prediction and my reaction on the Game Awards nominees, and and it's like I said, there are some games. Okay, there are some games that are like in these lists that I really got to start playing. So it's like I told you, I'm still continuing on Final Fantasy 16, loving the game so far, and also earlier I mentioned that I feel like some of these games are missing, and I just noticed that one game is actually missing that is worth Game of the Year contender, and that is Hogwarts Legacy, that recent Harry Potter game that just released earlier this year, and I wonder why that game is not nominated, which is weird. Did people actually did that game actually get forgotten? Because that's a game that I've been thinking about. That could be among the nominees of these games. So, I don't know. They're going to have to address that issue, explain themselves. So, but anyway, that's just my opinion. So, I gave you guys my prediction, and I know it's going to change. And once we get to the actual events, once I get to playing Baldur's Gate 3 and Alan Wake 2. So, let me know down in the comment, to give me. So if you want to give me your prediction of what game should take it, and how do you feel about these nominees, and you're more than welcome to tell me what other games you think should be on this. So yeah. Also, I don't really know what to expect, at this event, other than the winners, and as for the official announcement, they're at their what they call it, showcase reveal. I don't know what they call it. The only thing I could expect is to see an official trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. Because recently, a couple of days ago, Rockstar just announced that they officially announced a new trailer for their new upcoming GTA game. So yeah, at the Game Awards, it's most likely GTA 6 will be revealed at the Game Awards. So that's how I see it. So And I'm really looking forward to it. All right, so thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button. And just like I said, feel free to leave a comment down below, you know, to give me your prediction. So if you enjoyed the video, then please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel, you know, to see more bad videos. So that's all I gotta say. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time from the Big Boy. Later.